money in hand, was ready to drive home, only to run into the sheriff who was holding a donut. The robber slammed the gas pedal trying to escape. But the sheriff quickly caught up. The two of them rolled all the way to Herman's store.
Hold it right there. Looks like the spider got himself a couple of flies.
Where the sheriff's donut ended up in the sewer. The donut traveled with the water flow, eventually reaching Flanders' house. At that moment, Flanders was about to borrow a shovel from the Simpsons' house, but happened to see Marge squeezing lemon juice onto Lisa's head, trying to remove the gum that way.
We've tried everything. Olive oil, lemon juice, tartar sauce, chocolate syrup, gravy, bacon fat, hummus, and baba ganoush.
My scalp hurts from horsefly bite.
Flanders suggested a new idea. They could freeze the gum with ice cubes, and maybe then they could knock it off with a hammer.
I seem to have mashed more hair into it. Oh well.
Willie, standing nearby, argued that gum was only meant to be chewed.
Does the whole town have to hear about this?
The captain suggested they use Baltic squid, which could even suck the screws off a ship. More and more people became aware of the gum situation.
Leave it in as evidence. Bazooka Joe's got deep pockets.
Perhaps I can help. My puppy's forming of the Düsseldorf Gumwerks.
Finally, Lisa couldn't take it anymore. She went to a barber shop in Springfield, hoping the barber could cut the gum out.
Don't worry, sweetheart. I know how important hair is to a little girl. You keep squirming, there's going to be a little bald girl with no lollipop.
Luckily, the barber gave Lisa a new hairstyle, which she was very pleased with. However, her new look was mocked by Nelson. Nelson, sensing trouble, tried to escape, but accidentally fell into a sewer. Thinking he had escaped, Lisa revealed his whereabouts. Nelson was lifted up into the air by a man.
You find something comical about my appearance when I'm driving my automobile?
Yeah?
Everyone needs to drive a vehicle, even the very tall. This was the largest auto that I could afford. I, therefore, be made the subject of fun.
I guess so.
Who was very displeased with Nelson's mocking behavior. To get back at Nelson, he took off Nelson's pants and forced him to parade through the streets.
Hey, everybody, look at this! It's that boy who laughs at everyone. Let's laugh at him! Wave to the people! Blow them kisses!
At that moment, a lot of sauce suddenly fell from the sky, landing right on Nelson's head. Nelson angrily looked up, only to realize it was all part of Bart and Milhouse's prank. Meanwhile, Homer was out shopping with Maggie when he heard the news that donuts were about to be taxed. He wanted to buy donuts to take home in advance, but accidentally locked Maggie in a box. He tried to insert coins to open the box, but realized he didn't have enough, only 25 cents. He reached in to pull Maggie out, but no matter how hard he tried, he only managed to pull out Maggie's clothes.
Oh, don't worry, Maggie. I'll think of something. Who's that little baby?
Bart felt his appearance wasn't scary enough, so he immediately gave his face a makeover. But as soon as Bart went outside, all the pieces fell to the ground.
If you put dog dew on the suction cups, they'll stick better. Milhouse, I'm not gonna take dog dew that's been on the dirty ground and put it on my face.
But Bart had a better idea. He planned to ask Homer for some industrial-strength glue.
Aha, there's some glue. Hope this stuff holds.
At that moment, Marge was preparing to take Lisa to see an exhibition at the museum. Today was the last day of the Egyptian artifacts exhibition. Lisa was very much looking forward to it.
Ta-da! Notice anything new?
Bart, what have I told you about throwing money away at that joke shop?
To try and cut back a little?
Take those silly things off.
Won't come off.
Marge wanted to help Bart remove the pieces, but it was completely useless. She checked the instructions for the strong glue.
In case of accidental ingestion, consult a mortician. Oh my goodness!
Mom, I didn't eat any of it. I'm not stupid.
And immediately decided to take Bart to the hospital. But this disrupted Lisa's plans.
I know, honey, but this is a very unusual situation. At least it would be for most families.
What if I took a bus?
A bus? Alone? Absolutely not. It's just too dangerous for an 8-year-old. In a few years, when you're old enough to drive, then you can take a bus.
It's the last day of the ISIS exhibit. Well, you should have thought of that before I glued all this stuff to my face.
At that moment, Lisa suddenly thought of Homer. She called Homer, asking if she could take the bus to the museum by herself.
So you want to take the bus, huh? I don't know, that's a pretty big decision.
Well, if it would put your mind at ease, I could take a limousine. Although that would cost $200.
$200? Oh, isn't there any other way?
I guess I could take the bus if you think that's a better idea.
Frankly, I do. I know you had your heart set on a limo, but sometimes daddies have to say no, honey. I'm afraid you're gonna have to take the bus.
All right.
Atta girl, I love you.
Yes!
Lisa got her wish and went to the bus stop. She took the first step in her life.
May I sit there?
Of course not, honey. That seat's for my coin purse.
May I have that seat?
Yes, if you can answer me these questions 3. Question the first.
Never mind.
More and more passengers got on the bus. It drove all the way to the terminal station in the suburbs. Only then did Lisa realize she had taken the wrong bus.
Okay, the museum's gotta be north of here. Now, which way is north? Aha! It's springtime, so the geese must be flying back north.